All right, what's up, everyone? So today is Monday. Today's YouTube live day. If you missed the previous video, the one before this was my video watch list. So every single Monday, I do a video watch list publicly on YouTube. This is basically my game plan, my thought process, what I'm looking for, how I'm going to do it. There's no secrets. That's basically the exact plan that I'm using, and I put it out for free every single Monday. So if you haven't seen this video, go back and look at that one. So we have a couple things to talk about today. I want to first talk about our trade recaps of the day. And then we're going to talk about a very special announcement for our MIC members. So first things first is I always say this, but I don't really know what I'm going to trade until the morning that I come into the office, right? Because we don't know what stocks are going to gap up, what stocks are going to gap down, what the news is going to be, this or that. So making a game plan the night before, I think, is obsolete and inefficient because you wake up and there might be news, there might be different catalysts, there might be this, that. So all your work that you do last night is pretty much wasted. So I don't know why people do night watch lists. I think the best thing to do is to do a watch list in the morning as soon as there is like market action to see, right? So I always come into the day looking at the low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit are the stocks that kind of ran on Friday, that tanked on Friday, that we are looking to bounce today. So for me, a low-hanging fruit that I saw was SOLO. So if you guys pull up a chart on SOLO, this is an electric vehicle company. So if you don't already know, NIO is this big time electric vehicle company. Everyone sees Tesla making money. Now they look for the next undervalued one, which was NIO. And because of that, you get all these small cap garbage sympathy plays to come up. So SOLO was a stock that ran on Friday, kind of closed a little bit weak on Friday and was gapping up today on really no news, right? So my thought process was, okay, NIO was red pre-market and Solo was green. You know, if this is a sympathy play, shouldn't it be following the other stock and going red? So pretty much I kept a basic game plan on Solo, which was if the stock pops in the morning, I will short it. But if it also decides to go red, you know, I have no problem taking a smaller position, shorting it when it goes red and covering. And if you guys see my charts in MIC, I shorted at like 630, 620s, and I got out maybe at like 590. So over there, that low hanging fruit paid the bills automatically. So that way I had some morning confidence, and that way I was kind of excited and ready to start trading. Because for me, sometimes I need to get a win under my belt, even if it's small, just to kind of help my confidence in the morning. So SOLO was a low-hanging fruit electric vehicle company that went down in sympathy to Solo, right? So that was number one. Number two was CHCI. So if you look at CHCI on the daily chart, you can see that every time it has a pop, it likes to wick back, which is kind of like an A+ setup for me. I love seeing stocks that run up and can't continue to run the same day. Stocks that run and tank, run and tank, run and tank. So if you look at the daily chart on CHCI, you will see that it has that kind of pattern where every time it runs, it kind of tanks. And I don't know what the news was this morning or what was happening, but all I knew was that there was a chat room out there pumping it. So as soon as the chat room started pumping it, it came on my radar. I waited for, the stock to confirm, and I basically just shorted it and wrote it all the way down. So again, these are not complex trades, guys, but these are trades that are repeatable, right? This doesn't mean size in, size in, size in, but if the trade makes sense and the stock has bag holders and the stock doesn't hold its gains, I have no problem taking 500,000 shares on that stock when my normal size would be called 5,000, so maybe a 10 or 20% position on it, right? So that was CHCI and that was Solo. I think what was the other stock that was moving? HPR. So HPR was another stock that was running. So HPR was a stock that ran based on, I think, merger news from a few days ago, right? So it had merger news from a few days ago and it started to run today. And, I wasn't really interested in it in the morning because I needed a pop, right? As a short seller, we never want to short weakness. We always want to short strength, right? So when the stock is tanking right at the open, I'm not really that interested. I want it to tank, and then that dead cat bounce, that bounce is where I'm looking to short it, right? So let me see if I can pull up some of my fills on that. Give me a second. I think I posted it to the guys in the room. Give me a second to see if I could find it. But I want to kind of show you guys, how I'm actually trading these stocks as well, right? So give me a second while I pull up these fills. Well, and as I'm doing this, CBAT is going straight up. Give me a second. Sorry guys, this is a live video, so I know it's kind of out there. We post a lot of stuff for the members, so it's kind of hard to scroll back very quickly, but give me a second. So this is what I did on HPR. So if you look at this, what I did was I basically waited for the stock to bounce towards 637, which was the VWAP area. And I got out around 570, 580 for a pretty easy trade, right? So every day, guys, every day, this process, this strategy is pretty repeatable because, you know, me and Bao aren't really talking throughout the day to each other, but we're still getting the same exact trade. So HPR was a stock that was, you know, tanking at the open. For whatever reason, bounced up towards VWAP in the morning, failed VWAP, and then I started to short it, right? So pretty much today was a straightforward, pretty simple day. There wasn't really anything out of the blue. And then we got a crazy runner, which was ATHE. So if you look at the chart of ATHE, we mentioned in the morning pre-market that we're looking to short around 3 and 350 in the morning, right? And the way that we like to do this is we like to take small positions, call it 30% of our size on these stocks, and only add if we are right and exit on that small size if we are wrong to mitigate our risk, right? So on ATHE, I mentioned to everyone in the room today that there was a consistent seller around 340 or 350 in the morning. Every time I pushed towards 340, 350, it went down. 340, 350 went down. 340, 350, it went down. And there was one last push that I kind of mentioned to everyone as well in the room. And it was like, I think what they're going to do is they're going to push it towards 350, stop everyone out at the $half mark, get all the longs to buy in, right? So the shorts stop at 350, they give up. The longs get excited to buy at 350, thinking it's going to go higher. And in reality, that was the top, and then it came right back down. So the way that I kind of came up with that conclusion is just screen time and screen time and screen time. I've seen that happen so many times where the stock is kind of consolidating. They push it one extra time to stop everyone out, and then they bring it back down, right? And if you guys were in the room, you guys could see that we called that out real time, and now the stock is kind of going straight down, right? So today, everything was planned in the watch list. Everything was kind of straightforward. I think I made like around $8,300 today, which was really solid, especially for a Monday, kind of getting my confidence up. But as you guys could see, like, every day we pre-plan our trades. Every single day we use risk management to make sure that we are not losing a bunch of money if the stocks are going against us. And then we walk away at 10:30 to make sure that we don't give back our gains. So if you guys see right now, it's 11 o'clock. And if you look at the chart on CBAT at 10:30, 10:30 is the exact time that CBAT bounced. So we have MIC members that exclusively trade after 10:30 only. So between 9:30 and 10:30, we have a lot of short participants in the market, and between 10:30 and 2, we have a lot of long participants. So at 10:30, CBAT was at $7.50, $7.50. You know, 30 minutes later, we're at $9. So if you just stuck to the MIC process and walked away shorting at 10:30 and went long at 10:30, I mean, there you have a short strategy and a long strategy. A lot of people think that MIC is just short bias, but the reality is we have long strategies and short strategies, right? That a lot of members are capitalizing on. And just because I don't go long doesn't mean that the strategy doesn't still work, right? At 10:30, if you just went long CBAT, which was one of the hot chicks of the day, then shit, you make almost $2 a share, which is more than the short anyway. So guys, pay attention to these zombie rules. Don't let a loss teach you this lesson. Bao and I lost for you guys so that you guys could learn and respect this lesson, right? So again, use these lessons to help you guys in your trading. Today was a very straightforward day. Everything was pre-planned. Everything was executed properly, and we gave you guys the commentary real time in the room to help mentor you as well. So today was solid. So that was kind of trading for the day. Again, keep in mind that that November is usually a crazy month for runners. We get crazy action. And next week, during Thanksgiving week, is when we have the most amount of runners. So be sure to be here next week watching this action. I think it's going to be a shortened week with shortened volume. So pay attention for any type of crazy squeezer coming next week. Um, Next thing that I want to talk about, guys, is MIC is about 2 years old, right? So MIC is about 2 years old. And what does that mean? We've kind of, when we started MIC, our goal was to kind of provide traders with the mentorship that they need and the support that they need so that they could be successful in this industry, right? And when we first started, we wanted a way to give back to our members, right? Because MIC is a community built on traders helping traders. When you find the secret sauce and when you finally get it, when you finally understand it, when you become a consistently profitable trader, it is your duty as an MIC member to send the elevator back down and help those that need help, just like you got that help as well to be able to get to your level, right? So we introduced something pretty much after a few months that we launched called the MAP program. MAP stands for the Member Appreciation Program. So what we like to do, guys, is we like to reward our members that help other members the most with gifts and prizes and small thank yous from us, from our MIC team, to say thank you. We see you helping members and we want to reward you for your hard work. So we do this every quarter. And when we first started the MAP program, all these other competing chat rooms, they're like, okay, we're going to do a pizza party. You're going to get a PayPal. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. And 2 years later, they did it only one time and they're never going to do it again because they really don't care. Over here, we don't like to just say that we care. We like to use our actions to prove it to you. So the MAP program, what we're doing this round is you get a special one-of-a-kind MAP shirt that says Member Appreciation Program. And over here, it's going to have your MIC name, right? So the MAP winners this round, I'm going to announce it in the room right now. But you guys are going to get this shirt with the MAP on it, with your MIC username on it. And additionally, you're going to get a $50 gift certificate to use in our MIC store to get a hoodie, mouse pad, mug, whatever type of MIC trinket that you want on us. So we have about 26 winners of this quarter's MAP program. So I'm going to announce that right now for you guys. So give me 1 second. All right, guys. So these are the winners of the MAP program. So it's going to be Kilo, Midtown, On, Roshi, Oren, Tyler, Ready Player One, JJG, Mario Bello, Pima, Cybel, Vanessa, Nick, I can't say your other name, Tony the Tiger, Adon, B. Wells, Obi, Jeff, Clint, Saf, David, J. Trigger, Kyle, Sammy, Matt, and Joe. So you guys are the winners of this round's MAP program. And a couple things. Number one is be on the lookout from a DM from our moderator, Oliver, and he's going to give you the next steps. Number two is if you did not get nominated this round, it does not mean that we didn't see you or we don't appreciate you or, you guys did something wrong, right? This is just, we want to kind of select a cap on how many people we are going to do in this round as well, so that we save people for next round as well. So remember, we always see what is happening, right? We might not always comment on it, we might not always say it, but between me, Bao, Tosh, and the other moderators, we see everything that happens. We take notes of it, and we like to show you guys that we are here to give back to our members as well, guys. So again, these are the winners of this round's MAP program. Thank you guys for helping so much. This shirt is one of a kind. You cannot get it in the store. The only way you could get it is by becoming a MAP winner and a MAP recipient. And again, guys, this just goes to show that, if you continue to help people, if you continue to be a humble person, if you continue to do the right thing in our community, we are always going to be here to back you up. We are always going to be here to reward you. And this is just really exciting. And, again, look around. Who else is taking care of their members, right? Who else really just is showing you that, we're here to help you guys? And again, it is just we want to show you that, we are here for you. Bao and I are here 24/7. Last week, we didn't do any YouTube videos because we were honestly just burnt out. We make YouTube videos every single day, every single week for you guys. And sometimes we have to take care of ourselves. But even when we need to take care of ourselves, we always focus on taking care of you guys first. So I appreciate you guys. And that's basically it. So if you guys have any questions about trading or about MIC, or if you don't know if MIC is the right fit for you, you could text us at 213-458-5997. And additionally, what I do at the end of these videos is I like to do some sort of giveaway or some sort of prize. So because we're doing the MAP prize today, I want you guys to comment MAP on this video, and I'll pick one person to get a $50 credit for our MIC store as well. So I will see you guys back in the room. Thank you for tuning in. And that's basically it, guys. Thank you.